Andy, just like to quick check with you. So already is January 9th of 2006. So
Mhm.
is there any stock that we should be holding in our portfolio for this year for the Malaysia stock?
Okay, yeah. Should be holding. This one we cannot say should be holding lah. But uh, it's good to have. I would say. Okay. Because everybody different risk profile. So basically, what I will do right now is I share with you like some of the stocks in Malaysia. You're asking about Malaysia, right? Because I'm not sure what you're.
Yes, correct. I'm
Ah,
asking Malaysia stock.
okay. How? So for Malaysia market, okay, generally, if you can see, right, the banks are moving. So Maybank and even this, you know, uh, this Hong Leong Bank, all these banks, they are going up. So for investors who are already making money right now, they probably will have the bank stocks. Okay. And besides that, okay, we also see that, like P Metal, all these the stocks, they are moving up very well. So the past few days, there's some kind of a pullback. So in other words, right now it is bouncing off the support level. It's not too far away from the support. Okay, so and you can see the smart money is still there. And also, if you look at the same sector as P Metal MSC, okay, a few days ago there's a blue arrow. So this blue arrow is we call it the signal, okay, the entry signal, just turning around over here. Okay, so what I do, right, is I use the system. I use short-term blue arrow and I scan for 5 days ago. Okay, so the reason why I do that is I want to see for the past few days what are some of the stocks that actually have the entry signal, and what I want to see is whether the stock actually have a follow through. So like for example, SCG Berhad, okay, so SCG Berhad is already on the uptrend, have some pullback and turn around, but not yet really follow through. So in this case, people who haven't buy SCG Berhad interested to get in, sometimes they still see, oh, this is still quite near the support level, right? Okay, they can consider an entry. Okay, and for some people who already holding on to it, they want to add position. Maybe this is also at the support level, so you can also draw a horizontal line to $2.21, 22 cents. This area, is a support level, right? So yeah. So again, we usually like to watch out for the strong sector. Okay, strong sector. So what stocks is strong? Uh, Commodities stocks is strong, and today you can see like Vitrox up 10%, and also MPI is up, and you can see UWC is up. So the chip, okay, the chip sector is also one of the strong sector. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so that is something that we observe lah. So we see from what we observe, and then we adjust our position. Yeah.
Okay, then if for the account sizing is not that big, maybe like below than 5,000, 50,000, how they should allocate it? So much of the stock is already starting to move. How should I allocate all of my fund? I got not that much money to buy all of the stock.
Okay, so of course we won't buy every stocks lah. So we will allocate to the strong sector. Okay, and a lot of people sometimes they keep a lot of cash. Okay, so that is the one problem. Okay, you say you don't have a lot of money, but then you keep a lot of cash. Okay, so when we look at the market, right? Okay, the strongest, some of the, like we call it the champion stock sectors, right? Like example, construction. Okay, Gamuda. So you can see that actually Gamuda haven't really moved. You can see that like Suncon, all this just started to move. Okay, and for the past 4 months, they are around the same price. So in this case, okay, it means that the market, okay, like all this what ENO or IJM, okay, for the past few months, right, actually like October until January, it's about the same price. Okay, the market haven't really like break into new high. Okay, so that means Okay, the market is still at the low side. There are still a lot of stocks, right? It's still at the stage 4. Okay, still at the stage 4. That means the market, a lot of these stocks, Franken, all these, still haven't really moved. This Genting still at the low, YTL still at the low. Okay, Inari, Great Tech still at the low point. Okay, that means the market still have not moved. So in this case, I will prefer to have more money to go in as soon as there is a signal, an entry signal, rather than wait until everything go up and then, you want to decide, okay, whether I should buy more or not. Okay, so in other words, if you happen to see like stocks start to turn around, okay, so this entry signal, right, usually we will allocate 10% or even 15% into this, we call it the signal, because it's showing us that this is a turnaround. So when there is a turnaround, we allocate. And of course, eventually, we want to be on those stocks that is the strongest. Okay? And for these strongest stocks, right, the question is, are you in on? Okay? Are you in these strong stocks? So if you never buy, then did you buy this one on? So you got to acknowledge that you miss out some of these strong stocks. And some of these strong stocks actually have signal. Okay, so a lot of people they just, the market is not good. I shouldn't touch the money. But in fact, the truth is you already missed this trend, OSK. You already missed the 99 speed mark. Okay, you already missed some of the stocks. So my idea is adapt to the trend. Okay, even if it's 10%, even if it's 8% is fine, each stocks, and allocate, to maybe 7 to 8 stocks. Okay, so at the start I will put to, even 7 stocks, 8 stocks is fine. Until I found one stock that I'm really confident, and I realized that, the market, everything is really moving. Okay, all the stock is moving like crazy. Then we will all into focus on some of the really, really strong stocks. Yeah, anyway, well, any other questions? Yeah.
Okay, so just now we are talking about how do we allocate our money into the strong stock. So let's say, how do we sell the bad stock, like the non-performing, how we identify this stock is not
Okay.
performing,
So
such
when
as
you
SolarVest.
okay, so SolarVest. Okay, so for SolarVest, right? There's a few things that you got to identify. Number one is it downtrend or not? So if it's not downtrend, it's not so worrying. If you still got other cash, then this is not the worry part, because this is as good as cash right now. Okay, but if you no more cash, then this is something that you got to worry about, because you could be overexposed and this is not the performing stocks. So so in that case, if it depends, right? It depends whether you are fully invest or you got a lot of cash. Okay, it's not whether the stock is good or not.
Yeah, if let's say I'm fully invest and SolarVest is part of my portfolio.
Okay, so you set a stop loss because it's very near the stop loss. Yeah. So the market will decide whether this stock should be in your portfolio or not. You don't have to make that decision. However, if you have the instinct that, this is really not good, you want to switch out, you can exit half at this price higher instead of at the lower price. So if you sell half and then you go up, does it matter? Doesn't matter. You still got the other half.